We're still watching online, and with us is Mr. John Bessey, the Managing Director of Microsoft Philippines. Okay, John, given all these innovations, okay, what is Microsoft call to action for developers right now?
For developers, it is absolutely, have a look at Windows Azure. We really think this can make a significant difference to how your business can operate, how profitable you can be, and the great services that you can deliver to customers. I think one of the key things we want to focus on is really having an impact in how the country shapes over the next 5 to 10 years. That's the most important thing. What do I mean specifically about that? We think we can really add significant value in the education sector and how that's shaping up, and we think we can have a big impact on the local software economy. Those are two pieces we really feel quite strongly about, how we can help the Philippines develop. Of course, we work with the Department of Education from their leadership as to where they want to go, but we really feel we can contribute in those two areas to the nation going forward.
How is Microsoft in its own way bridging the technology gap here in the Philippines?
I think we do it in a number of ways. One is, we bring the best software in the world to life in the Philippines with our partners to our customers, and so making sure that people understand the latest technology. If you're running on Windows Server 2003, you really have no idea about the beauty and evolution that these products have gone through. You're actually running in a way you don't need to run anymore. So one of the great things we can do to help businesses leap forward is really understand why the latest version makes a massive difference to your business, and it makes a massive difference to your business. So one of the things we do is making sure people understand the value of the products that we bring to market. The second thing is helping to work in certain areas like education. So if you look at our Partners in Learning program, it's helping people then go forward and teach and innovate in the way they can teach using technology as a way to communicate with children and students.
I believe because of all these innovations, Microsoft was also able to be flexible in as far as pricing is concerned, making their technology available to the widest sector possible.
I mean, I think anyone who can afford to buy a personal computer can afford Microsoft software. There's absolutely no question.
Yeah. What are you most excited about in the future of technology?
It's how I'm seeing people innovate on the platform we put forward. So it's like a lot of people get excited when we release Windows 7. I kind of can't wait till the year after, because what you start to see is real innovation already. From whether it's Dell or HP or Acer, we're seeing amazing new products come to market. Whether it's the razor-thin devices, the super light, the multi-touch. It's how our hardware and software partners take the wonderful software we build and then turn it into something magic.
Well, let's go to a lighter side of this interview. Okay, you've served as a partner director for SMBs of Microsoft New Zealand, right? Okay. Now, I'd like to ask, given this background, okay, what will the SMEs in the Philippines expect from Microsoft Philippines under your leadership?
When we look at partners, partners are a tremendous opportunity, but it's like a marriage. So I think what SMBs can expect through how I will work with our partners is that we will make sure that we're in our relationships for the long run, and that where we have issues, we work through them. How we communicate to SMBs, other than through the web, is largely via partners. So one of the things we have to do is make a tremendous investment in making sure those partners are ready to have the right conversations with those businesses. The great thing about our model is that those partners tend to know our customers very well. So the combination of great software with somebody who gets your business is a very powerful opportunity for our customers.
Okay. What is it like to be the Managing Director of Microsoft Philippines?
Yeah, what's it like to be the Managing Director? It's it's a privilege. I think so. The things I notice as a difference is, when we do things, whether it's with education or whether we do things in the community, or whenever we release new products, the sense of community and the ability to have an impact in the Philippines is much larger than I could have.
Are you more of a hands-on guy?
It depends. I mean, I talk about helicopter submarine, which is basically, you've got to have a high-level view of the business. You can't be going deep in a lot of places, but you've got to pick the 1 or 2 places that you need to go deep to have the biggest impact on the business. And in a 6-month period, the 2 places I'm probably going deep are the same. But then, I tend to keep a reasonably helicopter view across. Well, there's a large business, so you can't be deep everywhere, right? One of the things I'm learning is to not be deep in as many places as I probably was before.
And I think one of your best traits is you listen.
I listen, yeah, I listen. Sometimes I don't hear as well as I should, but no, I'm always listening.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
What would you say is the most challenging part of your job?
The most challenging part of my job is being patient at the rate of change. So I know that we can help customers, reduce their costs and improve the services. Tomorrow, we can help them tomorrow. We have the products, we have the services. It's taking the time to build the relationship. So it's just patience. It's patience and being comfortable with how the business is tracking.
If you had to choose another profession, what would that be?
Can I choose and have the ability, or do I not have the ability?
Both, I guess.
Right, so if I had the choice, I'd be playing left wing, whilst David Beckham was playing right wing for AC Milan or Manchester United. So it would definitely be soccer if I had the choice.
Okay.
Or maybe since I'm here, it'd be basketball, but soccer would be my choice. If I wasn't doing this, my other career, I'd probably be a primary school teacher or something. Teacher, I think. So I love children, so teaching would probably be what I do.
So you really love to share what you know, the knowledge, the wisdom, everything.
Yeah, and also I love energy. Someone said to me, "What do I like the most?" I like energy. Children have lots of energy, and like one of the things I love working at Microsoft is the people we have here have tremendous energy. So when you enhance that, you get a great result.
You've been the MD of Microsoft Philippines for less than a year, right?
Yeah, just 6 months.
Right. How do you find the country and how do you find the people?
Oh, so we love the country. It's funny. When you change country, people say the thing you need to be most worried about is how happy is your wife, how happy are your children. My concern is that they're far too happy. They are loving the Philippines. Schooling is going very, very well. So that from that point of view, we've landed really well. We love it here.
Yeah, when you came on board, a lot of changes have been happening in Microsoft Philippines. I don't know if this is coincidental, but what is the overall plan that Microsoft is undergoing all these changes right now?
So when we think about Microsoft Philippines in the next 3 to 5 years, we're focused on 3 areas. One area is being seen and absolutely being that trusted partner in nation building. That's about the local software economy, and it's about how we can have a role in education. The second piece is around bringing back the love and passion around technologies that Microsoft has, and that's the second part in terms of doing. And the third is working with our customers to make sure they understand what Microsoft products can do for them and making them successful. Those are the 3 core pillars. We've got a number of things that fit under that. But yeah, we've been through a period of change. We feel very comfortable about how we're moving forward and the change that we've been through. You're only as good as your products and your people. I think you can see the products are in great nick. When you spend some time with the people, you'll be blown away with the type of people that we've got working in the Philippine business. And that's not just new people, the people that have been here for a long time, have been considerable contributors and have a major role to play in the success going forward.
What legacy do you want to leave with Microsoft Philippines?
In every business I've ever run, since I've been a manager of businesses, so that's going back now 15 years, I'm getting old, 15 years, every business has had a bigger and more successful year or 2 years after I've left. That's the legacy. So you're not working on short-term issues when the business is bigger without you than it is with you. So I'm absolutely committed to a minimum of 3 years here in the Philippines, and we love it here. But the success will be when the Philippines is the highest performing Microsoft business 2 years after I leave. That will be my success. That's how I measure my success. The second piece is when I see people that have worked for me in growing and developing in roles, and that will be really nice.
Okay, John, before I let you go, I'll give you this opportunity to address your partners, perhaps, your consumers. Any message you want to tell them?
Yeah, the message would be, we're listening. We really want to know how we can do things better. We're trying to build great software products and have partners that can deliver great solutions, no matter where you are, from a consumer through to a large enterprise. But we really want to know what isn't working and what we can do better. What can we do better? Tell us the things you think that we can really improve on, because that's what we want to know, because that's going to help us all.
Well, thank you, John, for being a good sport, and we really hope to have you again on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, make it a habit to watch online. This is Liao. Thank you for watching. God bless.